Hi guys, welcome to Office Blokes React. I'm Office Bloke Dave.
I'm Office Bloke Mike.
I'm Office Bloke Daz.
Collectively, we're the Office Blokes.
We are indeed. It's true.
All
together.
All right, fine.
Same room.
Right, let's get on with it.
I was going to say, that's all I've got to say about that. Speaking of Pringles, I went to school with a guy.
You mentioned Pringles.
It's Pringles, literally the video we're about to watch.
Right.
I didn't even cue it up.
No, I did.
Yeah, I went to school with a guy who's got a YouTube channel now called Pringle Gaming or Pringles Gaming. Just thought I'd throw that out there if you're into Pokemon content. Not my thing, but
No.
It's Pokemon. Is that still a thing?
yeah.
I thought I'd finished years ago.
Same. I thought it was over. I thought it was done.
It got huge again, didn't it, with the cards and then like people, there's a game on the phone where you walk around.
Yeah, Pokemon Go.
Meet one of the nerds.
Yeah.
That's what I thought I'd done.
Fair enough.
Yeah.
I don't know.
If anyone knows, it'd be you out of us three.
I'm not into Pokemon. Fucking hell. Jesus. Anyway, US versus UK Pringles.
Already I can see about 4 million tubes on that side and about 4 on that side.
Yeah, I know, yeah.
Yeah.
I wonder which size is which, eh?
They went through a thing over here with duty payments, didn't they? Because they don't call it a crisp, they called it a cake. Because a cake carries a lower duty rate.
Ah, right.
So,
really?
Or it's duty free. So whereas crisp have a duty rate, higher duty rate. So they said it's not a crisp, it's a cake. And it went through a whole lawsuit on it.
It's a crisp. You just hand them out in court and say, what do you think that is? Crisp.
Yeah, it's a Pringle.
Yeah.
Wouldn't you say it's a Pringle, wouldn't you?
Yeah.
Almost carries its own identity.
But probably those you probably would, wouldn't you?
Yeah.
I suppose. Yeah.
I'm trying to get in better shape, so I'm off the Pringles. They're a bit of they're like crack. You buy a tube of Pringles and you just eat the whole thing, and then you just sit there like, well, that was great.
Yeah, I don't eat them often.
I don't. I have to avoid them because I'll just eat loads.
Anyway.
We did make a joke yesterday about someone getting a hand stuck in a tube of Pringles while they're driving, didn't we?
Yeah.
When we were at the pub. Can't say who there.
From calorie count to portion sizes, we wanted to find out all the differences between Pringles in the UK and the US. This is Food Wars.
I've watched Food Wars for a while, haven't
No, not for ages.
In the UK, our smallest Pringle size is a 40-gram tube.
Such a waste of
These
money.
come as a single tube, as a
bet.
box of 12. Or around the holidays, we can get a Pringles Christmas cracker, which comes with 4 40-gram tubes.
In the US, the smallest portion of Pringles you can get is this, a snack stack. This 19-gram snack stack comes in units of 12, 18, this is super weird, 27, and 48 snack stacks.
Our next size is a 70-gram tube.
I've never seen that
We also have
size.
Pringles in this grab-and-go
can't say
size,
much.
which is 2.5 ounces or 71 grams. You can get them in single, obviously, or in packs of 15. This isn't even the biggest grab-and-go size, apparently. They have a size that's even bigger, that's 74 grams or 2.5 ounces. I ate that on the way here, I'm sorry.
And then from there, we go to a full-size tube, which is 200 grams. All flavors weigh the same amount in the UK.
In the US, our regular tubes are actually smaller. You get about 5.5 ounces per tube, but the flavor actually adds to the weight. Here's an original Pringles, and this is only 5.2 ounces. 0.3 more for the flavor. But the UK stops at the regular, not here in the US. Check it out. The party tube. 6.8 ounces of chip, right there.
Seeing as the weights are so similar,
Which was almost as big as the UK one, which is 200 grams.
Yeah, that's right, yeah.
Just something about when you see plain crisps like that, the salted ones that just, like, who eats them?
Me.
Really?
Yeah.
Why?
Ready salted crisp.
There's just so many flavours that are nice and
Yeah,
interesting.
but sometimes ready salted are quite tasty.
I'd eat them if there's nothing else, but
Last one on the list.
they're just so boring.
count how many Pringles are in a UK regular tube versus a US party stack tube to see who's getting more.
All right, let's do it. Oh, yeah.
Yeah, definitely gonna need a bigger tray. I might have to go into the table.
This is going to be boring. Pringles, they don't break as easily. Ugh.
I have regularly eaten a whole tube of Pringles by myself.
Oh. What, where? Here? This one?
I'm gonna eat them all instead of putting them back in the tube.
It's taking all my willpower not snack on these as I'm doing it.
Most people can't then swallow the whole thing.
Most people aren't me. Not most people, Laura.
Party Stack holds roughly 104 Pringles.
So it looks like a regular tube in the UK contains around 92 Pringles. How many can I get in my mouth at once as well? That's what I want to know. Without like crunching them all up and breaking them. I'm gonna see if I can do 10. 9, 10 Pringles.
Well, I'm gonna go 13. Lucky 13.
Not sideways on.
I'm gonna take 2 off.
He looks so happy with that, though.
I didn't have the mouth for Pringles apparently. My proverbial hat off to you. The crown is yours. This right here is roughly 100 grams of original salted Pringles chips. In the US, it contains the following: 535 calories, 32.13 grams of fat, 535.5 milligrams of sodium, and 57.12 grams of carbs. Now, I know you can't tell, but this is like 2/3 of the tube, right? And it contains almost half of your fat allowance for the day.
100 grams of original Pringles in the UK contains the following: 514 calories, 33 grams of fat, 520 milligrams of sodium, and 51 grams of carbs. That means our Pringles have slightly more fat than the US version, but almost half the saturated fat.
That makes me feel a lot worse about eating whole tubes of Pringles to myself. It's like almost 100% of your daily fat allowance.
Did you eat a whole tube? That wasn't even a whole tube. That was like 2/3 of the tube, did he say?
No, I know, but it was 100 grams for the English one. But, double lax, it's a 200-gram tube.
It's just
So that's per 100 grams, isn't it? So,
Yeah.
I couldn't eat all that anyway.
Really?
No. I'd be sick.
I've
too
eaten
much.
I've eaten a tube of Pringles driving home from work and then had a massive pizza when I've got home and a few beers.
Don't get a body like that for not doing that, Dave.
And you wonder why.
That's why I'm off the Pringles. It's a slippery slope.
I'm off to Pringles, yeah. I'm still having the pizza. I'm just having a pizza on the way home and when I get home.
I'm making pizza tonight, funnily enough, for OB Dave and African Ash couples bake off.
I thought you did last time.
Well, I made the pizza dough and then I realised that it takes 2 hours for the dough to prove before I can even bake with it. And then
To prove. He's like,
It's
did he say to you, yeah, I'm definitely a dough.
Yep, I am.
I am dough.
Is the proof.
Yeah, I am dough. No, when the yeast makes it sort of double in size, and that's proving. But I would have had to wait till about 10:30, 11 to actually cook a pizza and eat it. So I didn't. I'm having pizza tonight instead. But yeah, if you want to see me make pizza, OB Dave and African Ash on YouTube.
In the US, a majority of the Pringle flavors have the same number of calories as the original flavor. But there are some changes to some of the other numbers when you branch out.
Our saltiest Pringle is actually the salt and vinegar. 100 grams of UK salt and vinegar is 40% of your daily allowance of sodium.
The saltiest of the Pringles in the US are the Buffalo Ranch. 100 grams of them contain 999.6 milligrams of sodium.
Sound good.
Buffalo Ranch.
Yeah.
Avoid! What in the good God? Oh man. Oh, I can't believe the flavor in these things. I gotta try that again.
Good or bad though, I can't tell.
Spicy
Oh
down the
my
sounds
God.
of it.
Yeah.
These are so disgusting. This might be the worst thing I've tasted on this show. All the salt
Oh, what a
for
shame.
all the Buffalo Ranch in the factory got condensed into one container on accident and we bought it. This is so gross.
In the UK,
It was also like 100 grams was half of your salt allowance, wasn't it? Or
Yeah.
40% of your salt allowance. So a whole tube again, 80% of your salt allowance, 100% of your daily fat allowance. I didn't realise how bad it was eating a whole tube of Pringles.
Yeah. They're not healthy, are they?
I knew they weren't healthy, but I didn't know it was this bad.
You didn't get fat running around the field, Dave.
There's lots of things for me. There's booze, there's pizzas, there's crisps.
You don't need to tell me, mate. I know.
Pringles contain the following: dehydrated potatoes, vegetable oils, sunflower and corn, rice flour, wheat starch, corn flour, emulsifier E471, maltodextrin, salt,
Too many
yeast
ingredients
extract,
already,
yeast
isn't
powder, and colour, annatto.
Original Pringles in the US contain dried potatoes, vegetable oil, which is corn, cottonseed, high oleic soybean oil, and or sunflower oil, degerminated yellow corn flour, cornstarch, rice flour, maltodextrin, mono and diglycerides, salt, and wheat starch.
These lists are actually very similar. The E471 in the UK is actually the same as the mono and diglycerides used in the US, just used by a different name.
The only other notable changes
I've never even
are
heard
the
of it.
yeast used
no
in the
idea.
UK, and the fact that the UK colors its Pringles with annetto, an orange-red food coloring. But how much different is the color? Okay.
The longest ingredient list for a classic Pringle flavour in the UK is prawn cocktail. It contains 28 main ingredients, likely with a lot more, because some of them aren't fully disclosed, like the flavourings and the spices.
Now,
Wow.
from what I can tell, the longest ingredients list for a classic US flavor is the cheddar and sour cream. They contain 32 main ingredients, along with a bunch of sub-ingredients, takes a total of 40. I'm not reading this out loud. On that list, you'll see, of course, a couple ingredients that you won't find in UK Pringles, namely yellow number 5 and yellow number 6. I'm wearing.
If anyone puts these on and just saw it says, fucking write that on and see if anyone knows what it is.
Yeah.
What's yellow 5? I've never heard that at
I've
all.
no idea. Never heard anything like that.
It's like a bus number, isn't it?
I bet they could, in the ingredients list, write chlamydia. People
Yeah.
would be like, all right.
Like carried eating.
Yeah.
Oh man.
What was it? Someone told me the other day. Someone said that wine's fermented or is it drained through some kind of like fish body part or something.
No, the
I just went, shut the fuck up.
no, I think it's the I can't remember what you call it now, but something comes from fish. The maybe the sulfates that they put in it to kind of stop to kill the bacteria and stuff in the winemaking process.
Yeah.
Something does come from fish.
Yeah.
It's not like they drain it through.
So vegans don't drink wine.
Vegans do what they want, don't they?
Bet they do.
You get vegan wine though, don't you?
Don't know.
Because I've seen it in the
get
shop and been
organic.
like,
Oh, I've had vegan. I've actually had vegan wine. Some Italian guy sells
Yeah.
it in a shop near us, and I had it, but it didn't taste any different. Just tasted like wine.
Yeah.
just
whatever
came
wine
with
it was.
extra smugness.
Yeah.
You just had a sip.
I was like, I'm not buying this shit together.
Yellow number 7. It's always with the yellow stuff.
These are also referred to as tartrazine and sunset yellow. They were two chemicals highlighted by a study back in 2007 into links between hyperactivity and food additives. The initial results suggested that there was indeed a link between these chemicals and hyperactivity. However, since then, the European Food Safety Authority has backtracked and said that might not be the case.
Also in that study was Red 40, aka Allura Red, which appears in the ingredients list for the Memphis barbecue Pringles and these, the pizza Pringles.
Foods using these chemicals in the UK must still bear a warning to say that they may have an adverse effect on activity and attention in children, which means that most manufacturers will just avoid using them.
Wait, has he always been bald? Yeah, he's bald. I thought he had hair.
Yeah, I did.
No, you're
Yeah.
thinking of the guy from the Monopoly thing.
Yeah.
No, wait, look, yeah, hair. What the hell? Hair and no hair. Julius Pringle. What's going on, dude? Is this weird? This is weird, right? Hairgate 2021. Why does he have hair in some and not in the other ones?
Here are all the Pringles you find in the UK, but not the US.
These are most of the US exclusive Pringles. Cheddar and sour cream, jalapeno, pizza, honey mustard, which sounds weird.
Nah.
Ooh. No. 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 Oh, those taste like a mistake. Someone screwed up on those. That might be the worst one. The buffalo one was just too salty, but that is the worst flavor. This stuff is made for 13-year-old gamers. This is made to sit and consume while you're staring at a flashing screen. Stimulus, stimulus, stimulus. Like I'm in awe of how intense these are.
Hey Joe, can I try one of those ranch Pringles? It's quite splintered. Didn't survive the journey. I like that. That's a good Pringle. Need to get these over here.
Oh God. Was it Buffalo Ranch? Yeah, I'm not eating these. I'll skip those. Hey, it's the Screamin' Dill Pickle. Arrgh. What is going on this label? Chip is wearing goggles and a snorkel? It would have been better if the chip was just like, ah! You know when you go and get a burger
Yeah. Don't look
and
good.
the fries, and they put that wedge of pickle on the side, and the pickle's touching some of the fries, and then those fries taste like pickles?
Yep.
This is a whole flavor of that. Who wants that?
Over here we've got prawn cocktail. Now this is really popular in the UK. For those who aren't familiar with prawn cocktail, there is no prawn in here. What this is the sauce that you would normally serve with a prawn cocktail. It's just a kind of like tangy, tomatoey Pringle, and personally, I'm a big fan. Then we're moving on to this one, which is paprika flavor. In this menacing looking black fiery can, we have hot and spicy Pringles, but they're basically just Pringles flavored with some jalapeno extract along with some other peppers as well. They don't smell too spicy. Cheers. I'm getting like a little bit of garlic, a little bit of tomato. Not getting any heat though. People insist on calling things hot and spicy, and then make things that really aren't that hot and spicy. Next up, we've got smoky bacon Pringles. Personally, I love these, but I will say if you eat one, they stay on your breath for about 2 weeks, regardless of how many times you brush your teeth. Then we've got some peri-peri Pringles. Now, if you've seen the Nando's episode, you'll know that as a country, the UK is obsessed with peri-peri chicken, and Pringles have capitalized on that with some peri-peri chicken flavored Pringles. According to the UK Pringles website, you should also be able to get steak Pringles and Thai sweet chili Pringles, but none of the supermarkets that I visited actually had any.
Now, both the US and the UK, you can get spicier Pringles. In the US, they're called scorchin'. How hot could this possibly be? Scorchin', chili, lime. Not that hot. Actually, yeah, no.
Instead of scorching, our spicy Pringle range is actually called sizzlin'. Sizzlin', it's fun to say. And it comes in a kickin' sour cream exclusive or as an extra hot cheese and chili exclusive, which unfortunately we weren't able to find today. It's sizzle time. Sizzlin' sour cream is a strange one because sour cream is the thing you're supposed to use to like cool the heat down. Definitely attack your tongue a bit more than the hot and spicy ones did. Still not like mind-blowingly hot.
Also in the US, we got these wavy Pringles, which look like they're just straight ripping off Ruffles. Classic salted, applewood smoked cheddar, fire roasted jalapeno, sweet and spicy barbecue, and something to do with the video game and something to do with the video game Halo, MOA burger. All this is for children. This is all for children.
We might not have wavy.
They've upped the CGI budget, haven't they?
They have a bit, haven't they? Yeah, they're putting a bit more effort in, aren't they, these days?
I like the American guy, he's quite funny.
Yeah,
He is,
he's
isn't he?
good. Good presenter.
Yeah, I've got to say this is actually putting me off Pringles, this video.
Why?
Just learning about the nutritional values or lack thereof, but also there's just too much. Like, I'm just being overfaced with Pringles a little bit. And I'm a
The
bit
amount of
like,
ingredients just amazes me. You're thinking like a crispy, think it'd be just that as a base,
yeah.
and then just some flavouring. I thought
You would think so, wouldn't you?
There's like 30 or 40 things that go into it. That's absolutely mind-blowing. Absolutely unbelievable. I don't get it.
Do you know what I get as well with when he does anytime they do these food things, it's always like they didn't have it in the UK. Fucking right, they don't.
Yeah.
Because fucking lazy people don't stock the shelves.
Yeah, it's probably more like, isn't it?
Definitely.
Pringles, but we do have rice fusion Pringles. These are Pringles which are made with rice and inspired by Asian flavors. Indian tandoori chicken masala flavor and a Japanese katsu curry flavor. We're supposed to also be able to get Malaysian red curry flavor, a Peking duck and hoisin sauce flavor, and a barbecue teriyaki flavor.
The last exclusive Pringles I want to talk about are the original, lightly salted. Yeah, perfect. This is how potato chips should taste like. Yeah. Unfortunately, Pringles lightly salted equals normal everywhere else. It's so bizarre. It's like hair and no hair. Why they made that?
You can't get over that one, can you?
Fair point though, isn't it? Because people normally stick real strong to like logos, don't they? And, very strict towards
you
it.
actually don't, yeah. I wonder why it's like
I wonder if the no hair one's like a little bit lighter, like on the calorie count.
It's got more testosterone.
Yeah, maybe.
That's baldness, isn't it?
Doesn't give you ADHD, whatever it give you. What was it?
I wasn't concentrating when he was talking about that.
Yeah.
Drifted off. Yeah, that's kind of made me think twice about eating Pringles. Not gonna lie.
Has it though?
Yeah, no, it has. It actually has. But I like I said, if I buy a tube of Pringles, I eat a tube of Pringles. There's no. I'll eat a few and then eat some more tomorrow or the next day. They're all gone. So there's no healthy way to eat anything like that. Really, you buy big bags of crisps or chocolate or anything, but still, it's a bit like.
Must admit, it's not something I've normally gone for, Pringles.
No, me neither.
I've had the odd one, but I've never bought any.
Yeah.
I think my sons have had them here and there,
same.
but I've never actually bought them.
Sometimes you open them and the first one you taste, you go, got a bad tube.
Yeah.
Because they're just putting no flavour in the whole tube, and then you've got like a whole stack of flavourless
I
Pringles.
was going to say that's probably a bit why I like crisps better sometimes. Sometimes you get some that are really, really tasty, better than others, and they're the ones to really, really savour. I always thought Pringles, they always looked a bit too perfect for me. Like to be exactly the same.
Just shake the tube up.
Yeah.
And they don't look perfect.
Break them all.
Drink 'em.
And drink it. That's probably what Dave does. He probably rumbles on and drinks it.
Shakes it all
Yeah.
up.
Loads of crumbs in his mouth, all down his chin.
If you're going to be gaming at the same
He's
time,
trying to get his socks off.
that was Pringles.
It was.
Anyway, yeah. Hope you guys enjoyed it. Don't forget to like and subscribe, and we'll catch you on the next
Cheers,
one.
guys.